Welcome to the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies, your go-to podcast for the latest health topics and natural solutions. I'm Alex, and with me is Emma. Today, we're diving into a serious issue, Listeria, a foodborne pathogen that's recently caused a significant outbreak. How are you today, Emma?
I'm doing well, Alex, and excited to discuss this important topic. Listeria is something we all need to be aware of, especially given its impact on vulnerable populations, so let's get into it.
Segment 1. What is Listeria? Listeria monocytogenes, commonly known as Listeria, is a pathogenic bacterium that can pose serious health risks. Emma, can you tell us more about where it's commonly found?
Absolutely. Listeria is often associated with ready-to-eat meats, unpasteurized dairy products, and certain vegetables. When ingested, it can lead to listeriosis, a severe infection. Symptoms include fever, muscle aches, and fatigue. It can also cause headaches, a stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, or seizures in non-pregnant individuals. Symptoms typically appear within 2 weeks of consuming contaminated food, but they can develop as early as a few hours or as late as 10 weeks after exposure.
That sounds pretty serious, especially considering how common these foods are in our diets. Segment 2. High-risk groups.
Indeed, it is. And for certain high-risk groups, including pregnant individuals, those aged 65 and older, and people with weakened immune systems, Listeria can have dire consequences. Pregnant women might experience flu-like symptoms, but the infection can lead to severe complications like miscarriage, premature birth, or life-threatening infections in newborns.
And for older adults and those with weakened immune systems, it often requires hospitalization and can even lead to death in some cases. That's why it's crucial for these vulnerable populations to avoid deli meats unless they have been thoroughly reheated to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or until steaming hot. Segment 3. Mechanisms of Listeria transmission.
So how does Listeria spread? Well, it's notorious for its ability to persist and thrive in various environments, particularly in food processing facilities. The bacterium can easily spread among deli equipment, food surfaces, and through cross-contamination from hands and utensils.
And the scary part is that refrigeration doesn't eliminate Listeria. Instead, it can continue to grow at low temperatures. Recent studies have highlighted how Listeria can contaminate products sold at delis, especially those that are sliced or prepared at the counter.
That makes stringent food safety practices all the more important in preventing Listeria transmission.
Segment 4. Natural methods to combat Listeria. Speaking of food safety, did you know that certain bacterial endophytes isolated from tropical fruits can inhibit Listeria monocytogenes? These endophytes, which reside within plant tissues, have the potential to produce antimicrobial compounds, offering a natural method to combat this pathogen.
That's fascinating. A study found that various endophytes demonstrated significant inhibitory effects against Listeria, suggesting that they could serve as biocontrol agents in ready-to-eat foods. This exciting avenue of research may lead to innovative strategies for enhancing food safety and reducing the risks associated with Listeria contamination.
Segment 5. Listeria's resistance mechanisms. Listeria monocytogenes is highly adaptable, especially to stressors like sanitizers. Recent research has identified mechanisms by which Listeria can develop resistance to quaternary ammonium compounds, commonly used sanitizers in food processing environments.
Yes, studies have shown that chemical mutagenesis can lead to increased tolerance to benzalkonium chloride, revealing independent genetic pathways that confer this resistance. And some mutants exhibited heightened resistance to fluoroquinolone antibiotics, raising concerns about potential cross-resistance to clinically relevant antibiotics.
In addition to these resistance mechanisms, Listeria is equipped with virulence factors such as Listeriolysine O, which facilitates its ability to invade host cells and evade immune responses. But there's some good news on the natural remedies front.
Exactly. Recent studies investigating the effects of oregano essential oil on Listeria have shown promising results in inhibiting its growth and reducing its hemolytic activity, highlighting the potential of natural antimicrobial agents in managing Listeria infections.
Segment 6. The role of probiotics. Emerging research also indicates that certain probiotic strains, such as Enterococcus faecium, may play a regulatory role in controlling the virulence of Listeria monocytogenes.
right? Recent studies have demonstrated that Enterococcus faecium B1 can inhibit the survival of Listeria during the storage of fermented sausages. This probiotic strain exhibited enhanced safety characteristics and reduced the expression of key virulence genes associated with Listeria.
The ability of probiotics to outcompete or inhibit pathogens like Listeria presents a novel approach to enhancing food safety and mitigating foodborne illnesses. Segment 7. Oregano Essential Oil.
Recent research has explored its antimicrobial properties against Listeria monocytogenes, revealing its potential as a natural agent for controlling this foodborne pathogen.
The findings demonstrated that the minimum inhibitory concentration of oregano essential oil against Listeria was very low, indicating a strong antimicrobial effect.
These results underscore the effectiveness of oregano essential oil in not only inhibiting the growth of Listeria, but also in minimizing its presence in food products, making it a promising candidate for natural food preservation.
Segment 8. Recommendations for consumers. So what can consumers do to protect themselves? Here are some recommendations. 1. Avoid deli meats. Refrain from consuming deli meats and other ready-to-eat foods unless they are heated to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or until steaming hot. 2. Choose safer alternatives. Opt for freshly cooked meats or those that have been properly packaged and heated. 3. Practice safe food handling. Wash hands thoroughly with soap and water before and after handling food, especially raw meats. Use separate cutting boards and utensils for raw meats and ready-to-eat foods to prevent cross-contamination. 4. Clean and sanitize. Regularly clean and sanitize kitchen surfaces, cutting boards, and utensils. 5. Proper storage. Store deli meats in the refrigerator at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below and consume them within a few days of purchase. 6. Be mindful of symptoms. Be vigilant for symptoms of listeriosis, such as fever, muscle aches, and gastrointestinal symptoms. Seek medical attention promptly if any symptoms develop, especially after consuming deli meats. 7. Educate yourself on food safety. Stay informed about food safety practices and any ongoing food recalls related to Listeria or other pathogens. 8. Consult healthcare providers. If you are pregnant, elderly, or have a weakened immune system, consult your healthcare provider about dietary concerns and additional precautions. Segment 9. Herbal Remedy Recommendation. Based on research studies regarding Listeria monocytogenes and the antimicrobial properties of certain herbs, here's a herbal formula that combines several key herbs known for their antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and immune-supportive properties.
This formula can serve as a supportive measure to enhance food safety and promote overall health, particularly for individuals at higher risk of Listeria infections. It includes oregano, Oreganum vulgare, contains carvacrol and thymol, which have strong antimicrobial activity. Garlic, Allium sativum. Allicin in garlic combats bacteria and supports immune function. Thyme, Thymus vulgaris. Thymol in thyme inhibits the growth of various pathogens. Echinacea, Echinacea purpurea, boosts the immune system. Ginger, Zingiber officinale, reduces inflammation and enhances digestion. Turmeric, Curcuma longa, supports the immune system and inhibits bacterial growth.
You can prepare a tincture by combining equal parts of these dried herbs in a high-proof alcohol base. Recommend taking 1 to 2 droppers in water or juice 2 to 3 times daily, especially during times of increased foodborne illness risk.
Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new herbal regimen, especially for those with underlying health conditions or who are pregnant.
Conclusion. Listeria monocytogenes remains a significant public health concern, especially for high-risk populations. Understanding its transmission mechanisms, resistance capabilities, and the potential role of natural antimicrobials and probiotics is vital for developing effective strategies to combat this pathogen.
By adopting a multifaceted approach that includes proper food handling, effective sanitizers, and the incorporation of natural antimicrobial agents, we can work towards reducing the incidence of listeriosis and protecting vulnerable populations from its harmful effects.
That's all for today's episode on Listeria. We hope you found this information helpful and feel more informed about how to protect yourself and your loved ones from this foodborne pathogen.
Remember, staying informed and practicing good food safety habits can make a big difference. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences, feel free to reach out to us on social media or through our website.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies for more episodes on natural health solutions and the latest in food safety.
Thanks for listening, and stay safe and healthy. Until next time, take care.